A fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's SAFECO Field. It'll be spring training Diamond Dynasty action in this one between the Cyclones and the Mariners. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Kevin Hernandez is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here.
Batting second, first baseman number 10.
So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0. Edwin Encarnacion is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That last home run believed to be in the neighborhood of 424 feet. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Iwakuma's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Josh Donaldson takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to short. This could be two. Cano for one. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Here now's Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number one.
For the Mariners, left fielder, Nori Aoki.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Hit out towards second. To his left, Hernandez. A quick out number one. Leonis Martin settles into the box for his first chance.
Leonis Martin.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Nelson Cruz gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Swing, and a ball hits softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Luis Gonzalez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Martin is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second.
Batting 7.
Darwin Barney steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. Iwakuma steps into the wind. First pitch on its way. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Wilson Ramos into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Robinson Cano strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Second baseman, Robinson.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano, and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw gets him. 2 down. Number 10 digs in here for his first appearance.
Number 10.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dallas Keuchel set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you, because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Kevin Hernandez will get a second shot at it now. Remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he was having none of it.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would probably work as well, as long as you don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Iwakuma comes set. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Mookie Betts will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Taken high and deep to right. Cruz ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ketel Marte digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Check swing grounder to the right side. Gonna be a tough play, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So the leadoff man set down, and here's the catcher, Mike Zunino. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Hisashi Iwakuma digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Luis Gonzalez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Iwakuma peers in. Here's the first pitch. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Aoki is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1-pitch out to begin the 4th. In now, Darwin Barney. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard liner toward short. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Cruz over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And they will get the force for the out. Nori Aoki is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
To first, taken in by Encarnacion, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Leonis Martin stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Martin.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The right fielder, number 23.
Nelson Cruz is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Dallas Keuchel heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Pitcher, Dallas Keuchel.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Aoki arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Second baseman.
Kevin Hernandez strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Martin is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He drew a walk his first time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Stepping up to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Robinson Cano comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Kyle Seager stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
Well, when you plug Kyle Seager into your lineup, you can pretty much pencil in 20 home runs plus and anywhere from 70 to 100 RBIs, and that's a very productive hitter.
On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home fifth.
Number 10.
Number 10 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Keuchel gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Josh Donaldson makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Josh Donaldson is, of course, one of the greatest players in the game today. But before he was a pro, he had a really nice college career at Auburn, the same program that has turned out other greats such as Frank Thomas,
Gone!
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners,
It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson as they move on top 4-0. Drew Storen will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning. Mookie Betts will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Storen comes set. Here's the pitch. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Luis Gonzalez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
0-1 count and the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Now batting, shortstop, Darwin Barney.
2-run shot to straightaway center as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Out in front of it, strike 1. Line drive to center field, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Wilson Ramos will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Martin going back at the track, the wall. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Dallas Keuchel.
2-run shot to straightaway center as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And a rather easy first out. At the plate, Kevin Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Yoenis Cespedes stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Time to play pitching coach. What's he doing wrong?
It's more of a question of what's he doing right. It ain't much.
Shot to third. In there, a base hit. Coming to the plate again, Josh Donaldson, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cruz moves over. 2 down. Mookie Betts gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And a ball 1-0. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Martin on the move. And the inning is over. Ketel Marte will get things going here in the Mariners 6th as he'll step in to lead off the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Flipped out the other way towards short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Franklin Gutierrez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Chopped foul right at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now. Welcome back to SAFECO Field here in Seattle. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Archimedes Caminero will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Left field and deep. Aoki going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Wilson Ramos gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to straightaway right. Cruz ranging back. He's there and records the first out. Dallas Keuchel gets an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance this afternoon, and, well, he's really earned it.
Well, he definitely has, Matt. I mean, he's been on point today and really held him at bay.
Into the seats, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Right side. Cano fields it cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nori Aoki will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. In there, no balls and a strike. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Keuchel sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nope. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Nelson Cruz will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
He's closing in on.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7. Kevin Hernandez stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Served out to left off the end of the bat. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Now batting,
Edwin Encarnacion digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion as this lead got even wider. Lifted in the air out to left. Aoki is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Mookie Betts steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts is there. 1 out. Kyle Seager will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Number 10 steps in now. Keichel's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tap foul at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit in the air to right field. Betts has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Charlie Furbush will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Luis Gonzalez comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
And a foul pop behind the plate. And he's set down, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Darwin Barney. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Wilson Ramos. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Dallas Keuchel.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ketel Marte will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Keuchel into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2.
Catcher number 3.
Mike Zunino will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection. Seth Smith will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez is there, makes the catch, and he's done it. A perfect game. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, I'll say he's a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets, folks.
Fans, our final line score.